UKOTCF, a not-for-profit charity, has been working with partners in the UK overseas territory of Montserrat to support environmental conservation for over 25 years. One of our most recent ongoing projects is Adopt a Home for Wildlife. Adopt a Home for Wildlife was developed and tested in a pilot study in 2017-18 and resumed once 3 years of funding had been secured in late 2021. Sites in the project are called wildlife homes. The project aims to increase Montserrat's globally important endemic and native plants and invertebrates by managing invasive plant species through community-led site restoration. As the project was being developed, 14 acres of land in Friths, Salem, was donated to the Montserrat National Trust. This area became Wildlife Home number 4.
What I was explaining, so the property starts at the lamppost when you took that right turn and comes on borders with this property here. And then there's somebody like they cut out the driveway at some point, so we'll be able to walk through where you see this cut out here and go in and see the kind of, as I was telling you yesterday, the variety of soil quality you'll see when you go inside here. It's a very nice property.
In this video, we learn about some of the plans and challenges for this important site. The site consists of 2 parts, a lower and upper section.
Well, here we are at Wildlife Home number 4. This is a lovely piece of forest recently donated by the Piper family to the Montserrat National Trust. It runs from here, just above the Bellam River Valley, right up through this side of the hill and up to near the Montserrat Volcano Observatory. So this is going to be a very fine reserve with some interpretation, and we'll be putting a trail in here with the trust as part of this programme of work. And I suspect this will be a long-term development, progressive over several years. So from the road, a nice, well-established level path goes into the first part of the forest, and we're going to walk along that now, which will be the first part of the trail. So the path climbs gently just above this stream, which you can hear gurgling behind me, and moves up along a nice walk through this very interesting forest. So the track gets a little bit steeper and then reaches some water pipelines coming down the slope. Our current expectation is we might install a set of steps alongside the pipeline in order to take the trail up this steeper slope, but that's definitely a work in progress.
Initial surveys as part of the Adopt a Home for Wildlife project found that the majority of the site in fact consisted of globally rare tropical dry forest. This area of tropical dry forest can be used as a study area to examine the habitat type. The plan for the lower part is to develop a nature trail, which will provide opportunities to explore and learn about Montserrat's very special and important biodiversity. There will be practical opportunities for students from the secondary school and the community college, as well as visiting students and researchers, to be involved in the trail creation, for example surveys, studies, interpretation and monitoring. It is expected that the nature trail will continue through the upper part of the site so that it can link to the existing trail network near the Montserrat Volcano Observatory, which is close to the top of this part. The plan for this part of the site, which includes some farmed land as well as high nature content, is to construct a small-scale farm area where young people can participate in supervised group activities, like the one already established next to the Montserrat National Trust Botanic Garden. These activities could include budding and grafting and planting of medicinal herbs. A great foundation for this aspect was the horticultural training provided by UK OTCF volunteer Lee Morris. It is envisaged that the site will also provide camping facilities for visiting high school and college students as part of their environmental and science education. The plan is to include an open classroom area with shelter, toilets and food preparation area. This outdoor classroom will use solar technology and water catchment for sustainability. The Montserrat National Trust office and Botanic Garden irrigation system is now 90% powered by solar energy. Previously, UK OTCF obtained funding for rainwater harvesting gutters and water storage tanks. The project aims to foster a connection with nature and an understanding of traditional and sustainable use of land. It will increase the awareness and knowledge of the biodiversity value of Montserrat's tropical dry forest habitat and associated biodiversity.